Welcome to this week's episode of Shop Local. Today, I'm outside of On Point in Point Pleasant Beach. We've heard so much about it, we want to see what they have inside. Let's check it out. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Lisa, right?
Yep, my name's
Lisa Johnston, owner of On Point. Yes. And Wayne Scot Lukas.
You guys finally showed up. How long did it take for you guys to finally show up? Haven't you heard all the trouble we're causing in town? I mean, you think you would have shown up earlier. Well, I think when Brooklyn and New York show up in Point Pleasant Beach, people don't seem to like it. Well, they like it. They like it.
So we want to see basically what you have here. We've heard a lot about the store, and we're here to find out.
Did you hear good?
Of course we did.
You even saw the spinning Andy Warhol above your head?
Oh, very cool.
These Rob Dyrdek skateboards are the best skateboards ever made, and then they got the Andy Warhol Foundation to actually silkscreen on the skateboards. So people are hanging them on the wall as art. We have Marilyn Monroe, we have the Campbell soup cans, the famous Campbell soup cans. But it's more like art, but then some kids were buying them. But the problem is you've got to then put grip tape on them, so you actually cover the artwork, which is kind of cool, I guess. Hello. That's everybody's favorite quote when they come in. They come in and they read that and they cry. Some people want to be photographed by it and stand by it. And we kind of believe in the idea of this store that, you know, love yourself as you are. Come in and shop, hang out, have some coffee with Lisa or me, and just we'll figure out what we can do for you. But this is what we have when you first walk in. You have these custom bags. The company's called Harriet & Company. She does these amazing custom totes. They're all hand done by her. They're duffels and they're bags. They have horseshoes on them. They put your dog's name on them. So when you come in, you can get them done in like 4 days. But those have been getting eaten up. We can't even keep them in the store. But she was a stylist named Jackie Lefton, and she started making this great stuff. And we just picked up all of her stuff, and people fell in love with it. But the real idea of the store started out as, this is Lukas style. I sold on HSN, and the whole idea, do we have any Polaroids in the back, Lisa? Yeah, the whole idea of this was, you got clothes like Garanimal type clothing. You got this great top. And this great top came with its Polaroids hanging on it, and then it showed you how to wear the clothes 6 and 7 different ways. So it made ease of dressing for women all across the country. And by doing that, we were really able to show you how to dress every day for your life. So these were your hang tags. So if you come and you don't know how to put things together, we actually printed them on Polaroids, which made everybody furious. But we can show you how to mix and match your basics. So once you get your basic look at On Point, we then will show you your fashion pieces that you can put on that basic look, because you're always going to feel great in your great sheath dress. This is a Lukas style, you know, the stomach crunch suit jacket and a Lukas style wide shouldered tank. But once you get your basic, you call it a day and you can wear everything. And then we brought in fashion stuff. So I'll show you the whole store. It's a small store, but it's a fun store. What do you think so far?
Great. Everything's awesome.
Well, say it again.
Everything's awesome.
Say it again and don't edit the first bad one. Say it again.
Everything's
I love it! So then we get things in once a week or twice a week. This is Britney Spears' last jacket from her last video. You don't have to like Britney Spears, but we love that this is
I like Britney Spears.
I do too. I like her again now. I like the fat one, the skinny one, the bald one. I like them all. We love every size here. But this was hand done by our friend Andy at Body Worship in New York. He makes clothes for Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige, everybody. So we bought this one Britney jacket in from the last video. The idea is, and then we bought these great dresses in from New York. Two ladies bought these for New Year's Eve about a month ago because they just wanted something that was different. And it went on, it was easy, the waistband stretched, call it a day. So any body type can look at that, can wear something like that. And that's the idea of being able to throw things on that look great. And I always say, you look like you threw it on and you didn't miss. We don't want you to miss when you throw the clothes on. So everything here works, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, our philosophy is that you can mix and match everything. You can take a few Lukas style basic pieces and then pick some of the trendier fashion pieces and mix them together, or mix them with your own wardrobe. I do that a lot. Every day I try and wear at least one piece of Lukas style or one trendy piece from the store.
And then throw in a great necklace. Throw in a great piece of jewelry. And feel great about yourself as you do it. We just got these in for the summer, which we think are going to be so much fun. I love a maxi dress, but you can never get them where they're lined. So you can actually throw it on without a bathing suit top and go out. We have it in every single size. We have the winter stuff is still going. We only have 2 of each sweater, so you have to grab the sweaters before they go. The best thing is we have stuff like the novelty walls where you can just grab stuff. We do wallets that are vegan and not vegan. So if you're a vegan, you can come get non-leather products. You can get fur and not fur. So we're covering all the boundaries here. We're not judging anybody for what they do, but we want people to have special stuff. We have young stuff like these Da Nang jackets. They're made from all these jackets cut and put back together. They're very hard to get, but we grabbed them for Point Pleasant because we thought they're cool for the summer, they're cool for the winter. We sold a bunch of them for New Year's Eve. So that's the feeling of the store. And then back here we have Janet Jackson's gown from the last video. We have a couple of party dresses that are just fun to put on, but something different so that when you put it on, there's that nude effect, but it's still pretty and sexy. So it's a quirky, fun store which has a basis of the Polaroids, a basis of loving your body as it is and learning how to dress it, and then trendy, really hip, cool pieces. We got some beautiful Python bags. They're about $1,000 in New York. We were able to sell them for $200. They all left the store last week. So when I go on a photo shoot, we grab stuff, and we even call our clients and say, we just dressed Christy Brinkley. Come in, we have 5 dresses. You know, so you should stay in touch with us. Hello.
Yeah, everyone who comes in, we get their email.
Okay.
And we try and order things. It's like we try and just have a couple pieces.
Right.
But if if we find there's a piece like our skull bag, this has been so crazy.
This has been amazing.
We immediately order them from Hong Kong again because we
okay.
know people want it.
You know, this is the way you wear your clutch. It's
Right.
It's your clutch skull ring bag,
cool.
and these exploded for us. And I keep saying to Lisa, we can only have 2 pieces because it's exclusive. She's like, yeah, but if 50 people want them, let's just give them to 2 people in each state. So we're trying to find a way to give the 2 pieces so that you can get that. But then we have things in our gallery section. We have our friend Brent Twitt does these paintings. He's an actor and a model. Gorgeous. You would be in love with him. He's really handsome. He's done a lot of infomercials and stuff, but he's an amazing painter. We sold 3 of his paintings already. And then we have our friend Merle Allen's photography. And the photography of the paintings change every week. You can order different sizes, you know, and see what you like. We have our friend David Ryan, who paints out East Hampton. We have some stuff from Norway. And then we have our jewelry. And our jewelry is really eclectic and one of a kind. 2 of a kind, none of a kind. We have someone just make it one day and then it's gone, then there's no more of them. And we feel like that way of running is the way to do it. And then our bags, we do vegan bags, non-vegan bags, vegan bags. We do leather, non-leather, we do faux, no fur. But everybody's falling in love with like this Python bag. It's the greatest thing to put everything in. And the lady just last week, she made it her new diaper bag because she could put the baby
Yeah, it's
bottle, the
big.
diapers, the toys and everything in it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then go, and it's lightweight to start with.
Right, definitely.
So you tell us what you think so far.
I love it. Everything's great.
What's your
My only
favorite?
problem comes from owning the store. I want everything too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But we're so
She's-
limited with the pieces. Sometimes I'll special order a piece just for me. because
What I'm trying to do is always get a size for her because it sells so fast. We're finding that these ladies down here, are, the ladies in
Places
Point
go.
Pleasant Beach and Bayhead and even Manalagan, they're so fashion savvy, but we don't even consider them because they're down here. Like I said, it's off season, but we don't believe in off season. These ladies need the fashion, they need the good prices, they need the comfort, they need the really soft, comfortable poncho sweaters you can just put on and die in. I mean, that's heaven. So this is I call this the new sweatshirt, how you throw something on and run out so you still look good. So that's the idea of the store. And then on top of it, we like people to be happy when they come here. We like them to come and hang out with us. We have, as the work changes, we'll talk about the work. We're having talks next door at the store Get Fired Up on Bay Avenue. We're
Okay.
doing these women's night out. We're calling it ladies' night out. When your husband's home watching sports or football, come hang out with us. And we're doing, last week we taught ladies how to paint platters with animal print. Ladies wanted to have animal print platters, so we did leopard and we did plaid, and we had this whole night, 75 ladies sitting there painting platters and drinking wine and talking and laughing, and then it turns into a very emotional life conversation because everybody just really wants to talk. So we feel like if we open the dialogue that people can talk, they open up and they talk. And you leave feeling elated and you leave feeling good and you leave feeling like you're not alone. So the most important thing about our store, we say, is that you leave feeling like you're not alone.
And you know how sometimes you go in a store and it's almost closing time, and whoever works there is like, oh.
We stay open.
We love it. When somebody walks in the door, we'll let them stay as long as we think we want.
It's the
to.
truth. We thought it was an angel. She was here till 10:45
Yeah.
the other night. We were here late working on paperwork, and she ended up being like the nicest new friend we could have made. But if we had locked the door and told her, oh, we're not open, so it's like, if we're here, we're open. The phone number's on the front door. You want to come shop and it's 6 in the morning, call one of us. If we're awake, we'll come over, we'll open the door. And that's the idea of being local. We're happy to be local because of that.
Or if we happen to run down to the corner for coffee or for down for lunch, we always leave a number on the door saying, give us a call, we'll be right back.
Okay.
You
We
know,
want
it's-
that I used to have it in Sag Harbor when I lived out in the Hamptons. We want that down-home neighborhood feel, but we want the stuff when you get into the store to be hip and cool and really, or a big great sweatshirt, but the right sweatshirt that fits the right way, that makes you look great in it. That's the current color for the season.
Right.
And then buy photography, buy a painting, talk to us about going on a trip. If there's locals out there that want to bring in their artwork or their jewelry, we sell Zuzu's petals. She's local. We sell one of her necklaces here. I'll get it for you. It's beautiful. But this girl, she does these custom petals, these custom necklaces. Was I into it as art to wear? Not really, but then I saw it and I started to fall in love with it because of her passion. So this with a black dress, look, I'll show you. You just take something like this, and you put it with the black dress, and all of a sudden, you pull the sleeve off the shoulder. That's a hot necklace. That turned into something else, but when you see it on the rack, you're like, okay, a nice big green necklace, but this takes it somewhere else. Same thing with this dress. You have a great dress. It covers everything, but if you want to make it a little sexy, off the shoulder, so all this Lukas style works, and it works, and it works again.
Okay, that's great.
So what do you think?
I think everything's awesome.
What's your favorite stuff?
My favorite is, of course, the jewelry.
Did you steal that?
rings.
Did you steal that? Where did you put that on? Lisa, isn't that our necklace?
Yeah. I turned my back for a
Yes,
second.
I am wearing things from the store. Would you like to tell everyone what I have on?
This is a great Vivian tan top. We only got 2 of these in the store. There's 1 left, and I just thought it'd be really cute of you because what it does is, you said you had 2 kids. It balances the bottom. So if you add some weight up here, you can balance what you may not like down here. Not that you're not perfect, but this just added something to the outfit. That black brought this up and made all the color focus go to your face. And that necklace, a sparkling necklace, what it really does is it actually pops your teeth and eyes. It makes your eyes and teeth sparkle. So we gave you a nice little look that makes you look kind of fashionable.
Right.
And anybody could wear this in town, and it's an ampure waist. If you're a 3X, you can wear that shirt in town. They're out there, they're saying, I can't wear that. He doesn't know. Trust me, if you challenge me. We had someone last week on Facebook, this girl said, oh, you can't dress, what's her name? Is it Amy? Amanda. She goes, you can't, I hope you don't get mad that I said that, Amanda.
Sorry.
She goes, you can't dress my size. You can't do me. I said, it's a bet. Come in. And she came in, and I spent 2 good hours with her, and she left really happy. She put on this black sweater. She put on a black sweater, and she said, oh my God, I'm in love with you. And she hugged me. She goes, you really did it. And I thought, that's the magic of this store. And then when they're in the back room dressing, we talk about personal stuff, and we open up the dialogue about what we're learning and how we're changing ourselves, and it lets people feel like they can at least open up here. Does that make any sense?
Yes, definitely.
It's not just a store, it's a lifestyle, and it's a soul lifestyle. It's opening up yourself to each other and trying to make something special happen here. Some people will get it and some people won't, and if they don't get it, we still invite them to come in the store.
Okay.
It's amazing how it kind of snowballed into like this karmic, very comfortable,
it's a place, and you'll see if you spend more time here, it's just a place where you just want to sit and hang out and talk about things, and ladies come in and share about their children, and it's just a kind of a cool place. And there are some really great people in Point Pleasant Beach and the surrounding areas that we have just fallen in love with. So we're in for the long haul.
That's great.
And we're not just here for the season. We're here all winter. We're here all summer, and we're here late at night.
That's great because we promote Shop Local on SHOREzine.com and definitely invite everyone to come in.
Well, why not? I mean, I watched people at the malls, packed at the malls this weekend, and then all of a sudden, like right before Christmas, Saturdays they went to the malls, and Sunday they came here. And they go, God, I didn't find anything. I was at the mall yesterday for 7.5 hours. At On Point, you can shop online. So you can go to onpoint.com and get everything in the store online. Sit home, put a blanket on, get a cup of coffee, and shop online. Why are you going to the mall? Because people think it's the holiday experience. It's actually not, and it's going to shift again. Go to the mall one night when it's really late and you're just quiet and you have to buy something for yourself. Don't do all that crazy stuff. Shop local or shop online. And just know that we send little special gifts in all the bags we send out. We deliver in one day. And we even said on Christmas Eve, local delivery until 12 p.m. 12 a.m. I guess it is when it's midnight, right? So we did local delivery on Christmas Eve. December 25th, December 24th, we were wrapping and driving in our cars ourselves and dropping things off at houses.
Yeah, we sat here in the stores by the poofs.
Wrapping
Gifts.
And we don't even have a following that we want to do that for the customers, but you know what? It felt good.
And at the same time that night, a couple people came in and we're just
Lady
opened up about their life and everything.
We were sitting here, we said, why are we here? On Christmas Eve, and a lady came in and was talking about her daughter and had some personal stuff, started to cry. What did the necklace say that I gave her?
Was it one of the faith?
Understand your own empowerment, or you are special inside. We put it on her and she sobbed and we kissed her, and that was our Christmas miracle here.
Yeah, she left. We were like, oh, that's why we were here.
That's exactly the line. She left and went, that's why we were here.
We had chills, when you get those chills.
We get a lot of chills here. Somebody needed love, and not that we have it, but we shared it. And that's what the store's about.
Right.
So shop local!